Hi, my name's Rebecca. Did you know that gay marriage has been legalized in 17 states? Well, according to procon.org, gay marriage has been legalized in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Iowa, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, Washington, Maine, Maryland, California, Delaware, Rhode Island, Minnesota, New Jersey, Hawaii, New York, and Illinois. So today I'm going to tell you about the pros and the cons of having gay marriage legalized in all states. Now that I've told you what I'm going to talk to you about, now I will go into the pros of having gay marriage legalized. So according to the Huffington Post, an article titled 7 Ways the USA Benefits from the Legalization of Gay Marriage by Mary Lip, obviously there are 7 ways that it benefits. The first one is that it promotes equality and non-discrimination in society. There are many ways that the LGBT people contribute to life in America, culturally, socially, financially, politically, vocationally, and spiritually. In these ways, people who want gay marriage deserve equal rights under the law to be able to get married. The promotion of having equality and non-discrimination has an extremely important role of reducing homophobia, and that affirms the minority group in social that has endured a significant amount of discrimination. Having same-sex marriage legalized will communicate to millions of people across the country that gay relationships are of equal value as to straight relationships. With having same-sex marriage, it will help reduce intergroup prejudice and support cultural diversity. So obviously having all of these things will help people in our world to accept these people, even if they don't want to, but if they get it legalized, it will help people in the long run. So the second one is that it fosters psychological, physical, and social well-being amongst LGBT people. And LGBT stands for gay, bisexual, and transgender. So people who are part of the LGBT community who are getting discriminated against because of the people who they want to be with, it can cause psychological distress, social conflict, and ill health. If we eliminate the discrimination against the people of LGBT community, we'll help with their psychological and their physical well-being. The third benefit is that it promotes family stability and validates LGBT family units. America's future is represented by children, and it is in the country's best interest that people support their development regardless of who their parents are. Marriage helps to foster the well-being of children by providing married couples with many rights, benefits, and protections that can strengthen relationship bonds and families. In the nation, there are 3 million children who are being raised by same-sex couples, and many of them are being denied the right to get legally married in their home states. Having the denial of equal marriage rights is unfairly disadvantaging children who are being raised by these same-sex couples. The lack of support for the LGBT community families is denying the children the same type of protections that these children are in the traditional families. It sends damaging messages to their children in the same-sex families that their parents are inferior, second-class citizens that are not worthy of equal treatment within society. Having the legalization of gay marriage will help address these injustices by supporting family stability and validating the worthiness of families led by same-sex couples. The fourth benefit is that it provides economic and social and business opportunities. With the legalization of gay marriage has shown that it provides an economic boost to those states and countries that have embraced marriage equality. Marriage and wedding business industry is a significant one. With the allowance of gay couples to get married provides business in the industry with a large and new market to access. In the New York City economy, it nearly earned $260 million that was injected right into the economy in the year that followed the legalization of same-sex marriage. The tourism of the same-sex couples benefits those regions that allow same-sex marriage by attracting them from states and countries that is not legal. The fifth benefit is that it fosters true freedom of religion. The freedom of religion allows a person or a group to pursue a practice of their religion without governmental interference. Freedom of religion also protects those who do not follow a religion by shielding them from being forced to live with religious beliefs and values that they do not agree with. The sixth benefit is that it assists with the politicalization, however you pronounce that word, of LGBT rights. It provides Democrats and Republicans with the opportunity to refocus their efforts on addressing other problems in society and stop wasting their valuable resources on a manufactured culture war. So this will help them where they don't have to put in their money or their resources that they're using for this and just let it be legalized, and it will save them time and arguments against other people. The last and final benefit of having gay marriage legalized is that it strengthens national identity and international reputation. Liberty and justice for all is a phrase that is often used in descriptions of the USA that seeks to capture the nation's collective physique, spirit, and identity. Historically, America has presented itself as a global leader in matters of freedom and democracy. Though on its home soil, one particular group of people is denied full access to the American dream, same-sex marriage is not legalized in 38 states and is not recognized by the federal government, has damaged the reputation in relation to the LGBT rights. So this is where they're helping other countries with problems that they have against others, but they're not doing the same here. There are 15 countries that have moved ahead of the U.S. in providing federal marriage equality, removing the anti-gay discrimination in all state and federal laws applying to marriage would play a key role in enhancing America's international reputation. So if they would allow this to happen, it would help America's reputation through other countries because it will give them saying, oh, they are doing other things that will help their people. Now I have spent the last few minutes telling you about the benefits or the pros of having gay marriage legalized in all states. Now I'm going to tell you about the cons of having gay marriage legalized. So according to Eric Zorn from the Chicago Tribune, there are 6 arguments that gay marriage shouldn't be legalized. He wrote an article titled The Top 6 Arguments Against Gay Marriage. The first argument that he made was that gay marriage violates tradition. People view that the same-sex couples getting married, that they would be breaking the tradition, and also the tradition is having a family of male and female parents. People think that if people of the same sex are going to be getting married, that they're going to break the tradition of families. And then the second argument is that gay couples can't produce children. Marriage is a reflection of a biological necessity of a one-to-one heterosexual union for procreation, and it provides a legal framework that strengthens that union for all the benefits of all. So people think that just because they're the same sex that they can't have children, which it is true, but it happens. The third thing is that having a mom and a dad is better for children than having 2 moms or 2 dads. People believe that children have greater turnouts when their parents are 1 female and 1 male. The fourth argument is that legalizing same-sex marriage will put us on the slippery slope toward legalizing polygamy. Polygamy is where there's more than 2 spouses, where it has multiple. So people believe that if the government legalizes same-sex marriage, that they have to legalize polygamy or any other type of ways that marriage is viewed as different. The fifth one is that same-sex marriage trivializes and therefore weakens the institution of heterosexual marriage. And then the final one is that homosexual behavior is immoral and thought not to be encouraged. So people think that having the same sex parents is not moral and that it shouldn't be allowed and that it shouldn't be encouraged. So now I have told you about the pros and the cons about having gay marriage legalized. Today I told you about the benefits of having gay marriage legalized and the arguments. There were 7 benefits and 6 arguments. So hopefully that you have heard about the pros and cons of legalizing gay marriage, you will be able to choose a side where you stand.